I'm going to go through a number of slides here, trying to do as quickly as I can here, and talk a little bit about what we've been doing here at BindTuning. The goal here is to get into our demo and talk a little bit about what we're doing with a provisioning engine that we commonly refer to as Clutch. This has been a kind of a lifelong goal for us in the SharePoint community. For those of us that have been in it for a long period of time, I think we all have kind of been looking for that Swiss Army knife that really helps people easily deploy an intranet-based solution without having to do a lot of coding and a lot of other work. And today we've kind of reached that goal, and really it's for a lot of us that have been in the space for a long time. This is a pretty amazing milestone. So we're gonna kind of talk a little bit here about some of the things that are pretty powerful within the solution, and I think you're going to see that it's been pretty exciting. So we've been talking about, there's only so many ways you can slice an intranet and put it into a specific area for you to look at. And I think the site templates is a goal that we've been seeing and people have been talking about for some time here. And really, it's a pretty powerful way for us to look at things. And so we've built a number of these pre-designed templates to really help companies, state and local governments, educational institutions, really pretty much anybody in the space kind of come up with what they need to deploy a solution, and not just the home page, not just the landing page, but the team sites and the departmental pages and the other pages that are kind of specific to how we operate and what we look at, from manufacturing to EDU, state and local government. Really, the tools that are pretty specific to how we would really kind of deploy out a solution. On the screen right now is a really nice to view, simple solution for how you can look at a manufacturing site. I'm going to try to click through here a couple and just show you. My PowerPoint is not advancing. Let me try. It's not advancing. But we'll show you a number of these templates here so you can kind of get an idea of what we're talking about for specific. Currently, we have about 40 different templates that we've built, and really allows you to pick and choose what you want to deploy inside your environment. It grabs the appropriate assets and deploys those automatically for you. And I'm going to have Zhuang, our chief engineer, kind of walk through how that goes in the demo. But for those of you who are familiar with our themes, we have a configuration tool that allows you to come in and quickly and easily add your logo and fonts and colors. We've built that functionality into the provisioning engine Clutch, so you can have that same functionality, so you don't have to go through multiple steps here. This is a kind of a one-stop shop tool to allow you to come in here, add colors, add fonts, add your logo, pick your template, and deploy, and it makes for a really nice environment. And I'm just going to go through a couple screenshots here. But like I said, I really want to turn this over to Zhuang and have him do a demo. But we start with, kind of how it works. Really, you choose your environment. Where do you want to put this? You go and you look at your different assets, the different products that you have there, and you have your web parts, you have your theme, and you have your template, and then you kind of put these together. And currently, the provisioning engine only works inside of Office 365, but we're going to deploy for SharePoint on-prem by the end of October. And our goal too is as we kind of go through this process, you're going to see we're going to add a number of different templates here. So 40 is just kind of the beginning for us. And then really after you've kind of picked the products that you want, the engine, you'll see how this kind of builds the different sites. And in a few clicks, this is how it's done. So what do you need to know about how the provisioning engine works? It's a desktop app. It's available for all SharePoint versions. We'll have SharePoint on-prem in October. Our goal really was to have it. We have a demo version of it available at Ignite 2 weeks ago when we were in Orlando. And we'll have it deployed for on-prem environments by the end of the month. And then it's fully integrated, obviously, with Office 365 for classic and for modern. I think that's the real key here. And then the industry-specific site templates. So obviously, manufacturing, banking, finance, EDU, state and local government. I mean, they're just going to kind of go on and on. And also, too, the thing that's really powerful about it is your ability on the pro version of Clutch is to build your own templates. So you're a organization that wants to approve a template for different departments and different organizations inside your company or inside your government or institution, and you can be able to have these. You can build these out, have these approved by IT, and then deployable. And as I said, modern and classic. Okay, so what I want to do now is I want to introduce Zhuang to our team here and to everybody. I think people have known him for quite a long time, and he's done some pretty amazing work. And if you haven't seen some of his conversations about and some of his writings and blogs out there, you should really take a look at that and see some of his comments out there. I think he's commonly featured with Vesa and
Hello, everyone, and thanks for joining this webinar. I will quickly explain you how the provisioning works, and I will show you what you can achieve and how you can use it to either start your new intranet project or to build demo environments. So the provisioning engine is a desktop app that runs on Windows that I already have open here. As Kevin explained, it works on SharePoint Online for now, but it soon will work on SharePoint on premises 2013 and 2016. And as soon as Microsoft releases the final version of SharePoint 2019, we will also add support for it. And this is a tool that allows you to connect your BindTuning products with the products and with your Office 365. So once you download and once you get this tool from BindTuning, you will have to install it on your computer. And the first time you log in, and this will happen only once, you will have to sign in on your BindTuning account to register the application with your own user ID. Once you do that, you only have to authenticate on your own Office 365 or SharePoint on-premises environment. And once you do that, you will land into this page. Starting with the basics, this tool allows you to easily update and install the products that you have on your BindTuning account. So if you have a web part subscription or if you have multiple themes, you can easily, with a couple clicks, install all the products at once, not just for a single site collection, but if you are a tenant admin, you will be able to do bulk installations and you will be able to update and install all the products to multiple site collections at once. This is the web part view. If you have more than one subscription, you will be able to pick the subscription from the top, select what are the products that you want to install, or select all of them, review, and this will get you an overview of what will be installed and tells you where this will then be installed. This is the web part area, and this also allows you to do the updates of all the BindTuning products at once directly from here. So instead of going to the website and requesting the update for each individual product manually, you can select all of the products with updates available, and you will be able to easily get the update from the tool. The update, it's highlighted with this blue blinking dot, and if I select these three products, the update button is available, and all four web parts will be updated at the same time. This also allows you to install your themes, so it will connect to your BindTuning account. For now, it will get all your CSS-only themes and Office 365 themes for modern and classic, and will install all of them in your site collections parts with a couple clicks. This is what the tool does for the BindTuning products, but it also does more than that, and it includes a gallery of pre-built templates that we have available with demo content. They were built with BindTuning themes, BindTuning web parts, and some Microsoft web parts, and they try to represent real for a variety of different industries. And if you have the need to build a demo site, to do a quick demo to a customer, or to build an internal portal where you don't have time to actually build it from scratch, this is a great way to start. So I will select this bank template over here. From here, you have a preview of everything that's included in the template. It includes 4 different pages, and you can see a preview of everything that's included in here. And once you install the templates, you will end up exactly with what you see over here. So in 15 minutes, you will be able to start working on your real content for your demos or for your site, and the layout and the theme and the web parts will be ready and in place for you. There's a list of the products from your BindTuning account that will be installed with this template, and there's also the theme that will be used with this template. As you can see, the base template was built with this green color, but you can adjust it before installing the template on your website. So we introduced during Ignite the color match functionality that basically allows the theme and the web parts to read the same color schema, and they are able to share the colors once they are being used in the templates. To use it, you only have to click on the install button. This is the 5 steps that you have to go through to apply the template to your site. You can apply it directly to a root site of a site collection, or if you already have content on your site collection, you can also create subsites. Once you decide which one do you want to use and you proceed to the next step, you will be able to select your web part subscription. If you don't have yet the web part subscription from BindTuning, you will be able to request a trial subscription for the web parts, or if you already have the web parts installed, or if you install them previously using Clutch or manually, you can proceed without installing the web parts. And once you arrive to the step number 3, that's where you can select the theme. You will be able to use one of the themes that you have on your account that are compatible with this specific template, or request a trial either with the green color if it's good for you, or with the help of our magic tool that basically will get you a color scheme based on a logo to upload. So let me upload this logo. This will upload the logo to our servers, and will suggest you a customization based on the colors that you upload to the Clutch. Once you proceed and once you click next, then it will generate the theme and it will install everything on your system. So it uploaded the logo, it suggested the color scheme based on the logo. So everything that you see in the screenshots that is currently displayed in green will then be switched to pink. So I will proceed to the step number 4. From here, you can decide if you want to use our demo content. And by demo content, we mean the content that's stored in the lists and the images that we use with the web parts. If you want to get only the lists without any content and only the web parts, you can uncheck this, and you will end up with an empty page with the web parts in place and all the lists connected to the web parts. But then you have to add the content manually to the pages. And the final step, it's the review of your template. So this will not install web parts. It will request a theme with this customization. This trial can be later on converted into a final version of a theme if you are happy with the customization. It will install the bank template, and once I accept this, I'm able to apply the templates. Once I click on in this apply template, this will take me about 15 minutes to get everything generated and installed on my system. and it will create everything on my SharePoint site. Moving on to a real site, I will show you now a couple sites that were deployed with our provisioning engine. So this is one of our education templates. It's available for now for a classic SharePoint. There are a couple pages included on it. And as you can see, there's this blue theme with web parts in the page, with the content in the footer, and a couple web parts displaying content. And this will be one of the first templates that we will have available for modern SharePoint. And it's not on Clutch yet, but the template is already built. And this is the exact same version of the university template, but on modern SharePoint. So we still have the same theme. We still have the same web parts. We still have at the bottom exactly the same footer we had on Classic, but everything here is running on modern SharePoint using the latest version of SharePoint that Microsoft have available in the market. And this is something that will happen for all templates that we have on our gallery. We will focus to build everything for classic and for modern. So if you still have needs to build hybrid environments where you need classic sites and modern sites, you will be able to easily combine these templates together and have a consistent look and feel across all your sites. Another example here with the city template. Again, this is same structure, and in this page, I have, again, the same web parts, the same content. The layout is a bit different because there are still some limitations on modern in terms of what we can do with the layout, but all the functionalities are here and everything works as it does on Classic. Once you apply this to your sites, probably you will start changing the way the template looks like. You will start modifying the web parts. You might have your own web parts if you have custom-built solutions that you want to add to your environment. All of that is possible, and you can even save the template, your modified template, as your own template, and you will be able then to replicate it over and over again using our provisioning engine. So let's say that I want to modify this template and I want to create a new template. The only thing that I have to do once I change everything that I want is to go back to the Clutch again and select the option Save Site as a Template. Once you have access to this option, you will have access as well to the best practices that we suggest to build templates. So we will suggest you appropriate image resolutions for your web parts. We will suggest you where you should store all the information that you will have as part of your template. And the only thing that you actually need to do is to provide the URL where you have your template, provide a name for it, a description, select if you want to include all the pages that you have on your site, and select if you want to include the demo content. And once you review and once you start it, it will save it on your BindTuning account, and you will have access to it from the My Templates section, as I do over here. So I have 4 custom templates, and once you do it, it will look similar to what I have here. So there's an image that you will be able to change after the template is generated. This is the default one. And then there's the required web parts from BindTuning that we are able to identify once you deploy the template. All the custom solutions and all the custom web part, the SharePoint web parts that you add to your template will be also copied within the template, and you will be able to replicate it on other sites and on other site collections inside of your environment. All right, and before I give control back to Kevin, I just want to show you how things look like when you have requests for different scenarios with different colors, and how you can build this without writing a single line of code. So I have two examples of two sites that were built with our department template. One is this green template. This takes full advantage of the color match functionality that's built in on all our products. And as you can see, I requested a theme based on the customization of, based on the colors of my logo, and it installed a template like this. And I did exactly the same thing for another department with different colors using the pink logo, and without changing anything, without writing a single line of code, it applies the template with a completely different color scheme, and I'm ready to go and ready to start creating contents inside of this template. This is what we currently have for provisioning. We will continue to improve it, and we will continue to add more templates to it. But for now, this is what you guys will have access in the next few months. I'm giving control back to Kevin.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back. Thanks, Joang. That was amazing, as usual. It's always good to have the technical guys upstage the sales guys, and we like that. So I think the big news today, before we get to, I'll open up the floor here for a couple of Q&As. But I think the big news today is really to talk about the pricing model for how we do this. And Clutch Basic was a $19.99 price pointed item for us when we first came out with this product. But as I said at the beginning of the webinar, really for us, this is a milestone. How do you deploy sites easily and quickly? And so we include this now with the purchase of our themes and our web part bundle, and it really makes for a pretty seamless solution. There is no cost for it. I think this is just an amazing tool. We want to get this in the hands of many of our customers as we can to make this site building much easier than it has been in the past. If you want to go with Clutch Pro, it allows you to customize your templates. So if you're in an environment where you have a very high-touch IT department and you want to make sure that things are very specific to what you're doing there, you can subscribe to the Clutch Pro version of it. And it just allows you to create your own templates, allows you to customize templates. But Clutch Basic still allows you to change colors, upload logos. It goes to the color configuration tool, the color match tool, as Joang demonstrated a second ago. So still the very powerful features there allows you to pick your template, pick your solution, and deploy there. Clutch Basic comes with an intranet homepage. It comes with a GDPR page for those people who are concerned about GDPR in the EU. And it also comes with the basic site workplace template as well. Additional templates can be purchased for $4.99. I think the key thing here too is templates we look at templates as we've designed them for industry specific, but we're also finding where somebody will just look at one of our site templates and say, that's just a really clean design. You can use a manufacturing site template, obviously, for any industry that you choose. So I want to make sure that we are spending some time on Q&A here, and I think, let's see here, we got a couple questions here. Site template, yeah, for my site, can we upload CSS? Hey, Joang, I'm going to have you step in here and do Q&A answers because I think some of these are a little over my pay grade. So I'm going to give you presenter rights again. So 1 second, everybody.
All right, so for the first question, will it install the template in all my sites? The template will be installed on the specific site where you are logged in. So the first step that's included on the Clutch, and I will start it from the beginning. The first that you have to do is to connect to a specific site collection. And the site collection where you connect, it's the site where the template will be installed. Once you are connected to the site collection, you will have the option to either create the template directly in the root site or create a subsite on your site collection where the template will be applied. There's another question about CSS, and the question is, can we upload CSS? Yes, you can upload CSS. Part of all our templates is a custom CSS file. It's available as well for modern with a different format where you add the CSS directly to the settings of the theme. But it's something that's available, and it's something that you can use, and you can customize your template using your own CSS. Any other questions?
All right. Well, thanks everybody. I really want to, just say thank you for coming to our webinar today. If you have any questions or follow on, I'm Kevin at BindTuning.com. Joang is Joang at BindTuning.com. JOAO. Please, reach out to us and ask any questions you may have and any follow on. Really appreciate it. Again, I think it's a fantastic opportunity to share with everybody what we've been working on. Have a great day. Thank you.